Hello, my name is Joe, and welcome to another edition of Joe's Super Fantabulous PC Gaming Channel, where I'm here in the world of Warcraft. And it's time for another little test here. Let me see if I can get OBS to cooperate. There we go. Got the right window. Now, let's see. There we are. So we are playing on Linux, specifically Zorin 18. And I wanted to do a little test. I've been working on getting add-ons working in the World of Warcraft, and I think I've got it. So here, let's go ahead and turn this off. Now we see where we are. And I thought I'll test it out using the startup catch-up experience. Since I had taken a break from the World of Warcraft, apparently I'm not the only one coming back with a new expansion coming. And they added this little feature to help people get reacquainted with the game. I didn't notice it before, and I thought, you know what? We'll give it a try. We'll see how well it works. And it will allow us to test our add-on, in this case, Zygor. It is a paid add-on that helps with quest completion, recommending builds, and whatnot. And this is a character that's been rather neglected for a while. So I'm kind of curious to see what it is that they're offering in terms of catch-up. Now, let's see. Oh. A little conflicting stuff here. What? It turned my paladin into a human? I guess that's like an outward magical look, but for some reason it made her a male human. Oh well. Here, let's look at her talents. Now, right now she was set up for tanking, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to change her to retribution, so she'll be questing by herself here. Sure, there are some other people doing stuff here in the area, but I can't really count on them. And let's see. Zygor, why don't you just select a build for me, whatever you think is good. And that's the benefits of this add-on. Booyah. All right, and we'll use the single button assistant also in order to try things out. So Zygor will, and the single button assistant will give me a hand. And now the last thing is we have to change out her weapon. Let's see, I think I've got one. Okay, that's just a one-headed blade. In fact, we probably don't need two of those. As you can see, she hasn't really done anything since the last event. Okay, I don't see a two-handed weapon in her inventory. So what I can do is grab one out of heirlooms. So the reforged True Silver Champion is always a good standby. All right. All right, and so both Horde and Alliance are working together in this little catch-up event. Here, let's get Zygor on the right stuff here. So this is called Null Way. So I'll say go ahead, and we're doing catch-up. And now Zygor says, okay, time to go kill some gnolls and go that way. That's what I love about this add-on. Wow, lots of dead gnolls. People are busy. I guess there are a lot of players coming back for the new expansion, which is typical in the World of Warcraft. We usually pop in for the new content, blast through it, and then people shut their accounts down again. I just wish it wasn't making my character look male. Oh well, I'll fix her appearance later. So on the plus side, while she's in this... oh, wait a minute. I know why she looks male. She's probably got a ghost costume on, doesn't she? Yes, I've got a ghost costume. Okay, I was sitting here blaming this thing. That's why she looks male. All right. Well, in that case... All right, I feel silly. It's been a while since I played this. And I'm looking for, there we go, the ethereal transmogrifier. Let's make her look snazzy after all. Well, let's see. I probably have some sets built in already. Oh, there we go. There's a custom set all ready to go. Well, of course, this set was intended for... let's see. Wait a minute. Oh. We're not trying to change any... There we go. Yeah, there is no shield equipped. I want to make sure that it doesn't change my settings here. And we'll give her a nice little blade that will match the armor that she's wearing. I'm wondering if there's a nice helm that we can put on here. Yeah, wrong color. You know how it is. World of Warcraft is fun to play dress up in. You know what? Here, we'll just leave the helm hidden. I guess this was already selected as part of her character. And I'll say save. It'll cost me a little gold, but at least she looks snazzy. All right. Now to kill some gnolls properly. The reason I was thinking that she had gotten transformed is there's that one dungeon in the Caverns of Time where you go to Arathi in the past and everybody gets transmogrified into their alliance counterparts, and it's an illusion. And I was, for a moment, I was thinking that's what was happening here, but I guess not. It was just a Halloween costume I forgot to take off. Okay, there are people all over here, so it's going to be hard to find anything to kill. Oh, you know what? We can tag them a little bit more easily if... There we go. So I'll keep a judgment hammer handy. Die. There we go. Yeah, with those judgment hammers handy, it makes it a lot easier. Go ahead and get them tagged so that we make sure to get credit when they die. Now, unlike other events where traditional questing was, you know, whoever tags it first gets it and nobody else gets anything, because this is basically free-for-all and everybody's trying to do it, it looks like they have it set to where anyone can tag anything and multiple people can tag the same NPC. Wakey wakey, time to die. Whoops, I gotta keep an eye on her health. Let's see. Okay, there's flash of light. That's important. Might need that occasionally. Ah, something else is Word of Glory. So when that's ready to be utilized, I need to be ready for that as well. It looks like the little one button assist does not take into account healing. So that's my responsibility. So that makes it a little bit more exciting. Oh, they're respawning already. Okay, well, I guess this is the meta here, is that if you're having trouble getting gnolls to kill, come down here, because it looks like nobody else is bothering. Okay, how many more do I need? Oh, I'm ready to turn in. Let's see, where is her mount? This poor character is so neglected. We need a nice flying mount. Something appropriate. You know what? She wears a lot of gold. Or, well, no, actually, wearing a lot of blue. Maybe I can find a blue mount. I have two sets of this bikini armor. One blue and one gold. Well, at least on my other account. This is a completely separate Battle.net account from my main that I use for testing things. So here, we'll take a moment to pick a nice mount for her. Something blue. You know what? That looks appropriate. A nice Highland Drake. After all, we're in the Wrathy Highlands. Oh, and there's our turn-in. Oh, that's right. I need to go visit the trading post in order to get my goodie when I get a chance. Space to fly higher. No kidding. One to surge forward. Use mouse to steer. This really is for people to catch up who haven't been out for a while. It's actually not a bad idea. I mean, I know that there are some players that I talk to that hadn't played for like 4 expansions and are coming back, and Dragonflight is new to them. Okay. All right, kill Runk, whoever that is. Must be in here. Hello there. Now please die. All right, Runk slain. Now recover prized pumpkins. By the way, if you're wondering how I got my add-ons working, I'll admit, I cheated a little bit. Zygor has 2 parts. There's the add-on which runs in the game, which is what you're seeing now. And then there's a separate part, which is basically Zygor's client, which connects to Zygor, uses your subscriber information for Zygor, and downloads updates to the add-on. That I don't have working yet on Linux. So the way that you see this operating is that I cheated. I used a Windows machine which has the Zygor client on it, and then once it updated to the current version, just copied over the add-ons directory onto this Linux machine. And so, the add-ons work perfectly under Linux using Proton. I just need to see about getting that Zygor client running, because normally Proton applications each have their own C drive, and I need to have Zygor operating basically in the same C drive that it sees World of Warcraft. So it'll take a little tinkering in order to get that to come out right. Okay, so we have all the pumpkins. Now collect poorly written plans. Let me guess, these are dropped from bad guys? At least I assume they are. I have to wait for respawns here. Oh, that got me some of the poorly written plans right there, huh? I was not expecting that. So what, the ogres are the ones that are carrying them? Oh, well, if that's the case, yep, according to this, it's the ogres. That would explain why they're poorly written plans if ogres are carrying them. These guys don't exactly read Shakespeare. Now, let's see. Yeah, I doubt that he counts for having poorly written plans. Oh, but this guy does. Hello. All right, just a couple more. Looks like here's a volunteer sitting way over here. All right, great. So we have them all. It's telling me that I have upgrades. However, she's wearing mostly heirlooms. Let's see. Yeah, I'm missing heirloom shoulders, apparently. Wait a minute, but the polished spalders of valor are heirloom items. Oh, I see what it is, but they need to be upgraded. And an heirloom ring, yeah, that I don't have, at least not on this account. So Zygor is telling me that it thinks that I have new upgrades. So let's see what it says. All right, I accept that. We'll take the ring. We'll take the greaves. Handguards, I agree. Another ring. This I'm going to decline because The Breastplate of Valor, like I said, is an heirloom item. It levels with me. Whereas this is locked at the level that it's at. Yeah, it probably offers me a little bit of an upgrade temporarily, but yeah. Let's see, it wants to replace my weapon. Again, the answer is no. And no. Okay. Now to talk to Lady Proudmoore. See what she wants. Oh, and I have a new talent. Zygor is recommending Brought to the Light, so we'll go ahead and we'll take that. I have to admit that that's something that Zygor is good about, is for someone who hasn't played World of Warcraft in a while, it is helpful with accelerating your questing experience, picking the best possible talents, and then you combine that with this little one-button assist that Blizzard's added. You have the best possible talents and the best possible combination of abilities. Well, in terms of use order. Oh, probably should have bubbled. Well, that's okay. I can flash myself. Okay, so we have to activate the fight bot. Where's that? This is my first time trying this this little catch-up event. Oh, okay. So we have to destroy some catapults. That we can do. Oh, but there's always a critic. Here, you want me? Come out and fight. You know what? Although it's nice to fly around, I probably also need a ground mount. So this time here, let's filter for ground mounts and also pick something that's blue. Do I have a nice charger? A Dark Moon one. You know what? Why not? I mean, okay, granted it's wearing a jester's hat, but it still looks pretty good. Oops, you know what? I started this and I didn't even look to see what the timer was at. Give me just a second. Oh, okay, we're at like 24 minutes. Let me set my stopwatch. I want to make sure that time doesn't run away from me. There have been times when I've just gotten so enthralled in the game that I was playing that I look down and the video's been running for like 3 hours. I don't know who would watch these things, but sometimes I see views on them, so I thought, yeah. But at the same time, I'm trying to, whoa, this guy got me good. he gave her a thwack. But I do notice that they do get views, so I go ahead and I post them anyways. I just try to generally keep things at about an hour. That way it's like an episode of your favorite show, hopefully. Oh, this is the fight bot. All right, fight bot, time to go fight. And there it goes. Interrupt fight bot abilities 3 times. Yeah, we'll put our interrupt over here so it's easy to find. So I guess this is part of the tutorial. It's like, hey, remember interrupts? When they're doing something you don't like, interrupt them. Great work. Now I should have time to fix whatever the bug actually caused this in the first place. Maybe I can just say it was a feature and call it a day. Yep, she's ready to work for Microsoft. Okay, let's see what our next quest is. I'm curious to see how many quests there are in this catch-up. With the catapults gone, the soldiers of Stormguard should be able to gain the upper hand. My amulet is an heirloom, and so are my leggings, so it doesn't matter what I pick. It's not going to be an upgrade for me. I'm going to see about having to go to the Undercity and upgrade these. I want to be able to get the shoulders up to the maximum level. But for now, I'll just deal with the ones that I'm wearing. Oh, I was thinking I picked my flying mount. That's all right. I'll just ride there. Does the interrupt not work on him? Okay, click catapult supplies. Ah, there we go. And kill enemies. Oh, good, there's more supplies here. It'll be quicker to grab supplies than fighting everything, although they don't seem to offer all that much credit. Let's see how many I get lucky to find. Oh, shoot, didn't get there in time. Yeah, let's mount up. I don't want to miss out on getting credit simply because I didn't get there soon enough. Clonk. I always love that sound effect. It's like, yep, rung his bell. I wonder if there's anything in the tower here. Let's find out. Guess not. I was hoping. Looking for supply respawns. Oh, well, we can get this guy. Oh, again, he goes down right before I get there. Oh, but respawns right away, too. Well, let's see if he counts. So we're at 62 of 100. Yep, he counts. And he respawned rather quickly. So another one will probably pop up here. Let's see if I can get it in 2 in a row. Or does it cap me at credit for just the first one? Wow, he is roughing me up. Oh, that didn't feel good. It seemed like the second time he ramped up a little. Okay, I guess it did count twice. As it looks like my quest is complete, but now I'm engaged again. So time to run for my life, because I don't need this. I got my credit. I am gone. Bye. Yeah, he's going to get tired of me and release his aggro here in a moment. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Zygor thinks we have upgrades. Okay, I agree, because that's a belt. Arm guards, I agree. Well, you know what? This time I'll go ahead and let it do it, because my shoulders are not upgraded yet. So they're stuck at 29, so I'll go ahead and I'll take the upgrade. I'll need to go, like I said, and see about upgrading the stuff there so that they can keep up with me, but I'll do that after this. Whoa, what is going on here? Oh, Rogue Rock. Apparently he has been getting slammed constantly. I like that. Kill Rogue Rock inside the building. I was like, okay, I am here. Oh, gotta wait for him to come back. Meanwhile, this is considered a rest area. Come come on, there's so many bodies here. I would think this guy would respawn just a little faster. Yeah, and he dies rather quickly. Oh, let's see. We have a new ability, and we're recommending jurisdiction, which I concur with. So we'll go ahead and we'll use that. Yeah, this one I'm going to decline. This one I will accept. And it wanted to replace my helmet. The helmet is upgraded, so there's no reason to replace it. Okay, we have a ways to go, so might as well fly. I'm glad that flying is allowed in this little catch-up area. Otherwise, this would take a little while. Okay, during catch-up experience, assisted highlight is turned on. This enables highlights. Would you like to keep it on or change options? We'll keep it off. Oh, okay. So I guess I completed all the quests here, and now it's telling me to head to Dragonflight. All right, so that was it for the catch-up. I was curious to see what it looked like. So those various different little quests are designed to kind of get you back into it. Let's see. How much gold does she have? Not enough. All right, time to go find a character that's got gold and see about upgrading those shoulders. Now, if you're curious, this is actually a secondary Battle.net account I have for testing purposes. And if you're wondering why I'm testing on this one rather than my main, years ago there was I had heard rumors. Let's see, I got 1900. I don't know, that's not enough. 2000. Looking for a character with some gold. Ooh, 77,000. Wanderhoof. She's got some gold. Also a paladin, 11,000. I guess it's Wanderhoof that'll have to do it. No, we'll pick up where we left off. She does not need to go for the catch-up. Now, years ago, there was a rumor that I had heard that Blizzard was hostile towards people playing World of Warcraft on Linux. And, I mean, these days Blizzard is owned by Microsoft, and so I have to admit I was a little leery of putting my main account on here and playing on Linux just in case that was true. Or I should say still true. Let's see. It's been a while, but these things are not where I expect them to be. There we go. I can't believe this thing here to the Undercity is still broken. Or is that by design, simply because the Undercity has this phasing thing going on? Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if I'll even be able to access the Undercity. I bet I can't. Because of this stuff. Well, I guess in our next episode here on Joe Superfan Tabulous PC Gaming Channel, I'm going to have to do the quest chain in order to unlock the Undercity. Since I'm here in the events, well, let's see. Let's see if maybe I can go back in time. Oh, that's... return me to the present time. I don't know if that's going to be any better. Alright, you know what? Never mind. Show me what it was like before the Battle of Lordaeron. Well, let's see if she can access everything. Oh, okay. I guess I can access the city. I was a little concerned. There are some characters that can't get into the city the way it was before the fall of Lordaeron. And then you normally have to go through this quest chain in order to unlock the city, and it's a pain. Because the heirloom vendor, at least for the Horde, is down here. And so making it difficult to get to that vendor is not pleasant. Let's see, I'm not getting killed by the Undercity elevator today. So we're going to get on here purposefully. I've been killed by this elevator so many darn times. This character was in another guild, another realm, and I think she got kicked out, probably because I was busy with work and school, and so they probably removed her for inactivity. That's okay, I'm not worried about it. So, like I said, this other account is used for testing things, like, for example, testing to make sure I can play on Linux without getting banned. I think I remember seeing a post, a blue post from Blizzard at the time, saying something like, "We have to make sure people aren't being cheating in our game, and and we can't see things on Linux because of its security, and therefore we can't allow people to play on other platforms." And so it's like, I wasn't sure if that's still the case. That's why I'm still playing on this account rather than my main account until I'm absolutely sure it's safe. I have a lot of years of fun tied up in that other account. I don't want anything to happen to it. That would definitely make me quit the World of Warcraft for good if my account was just arbitrarily banned for playing on Linux. I'd be like, okay, well, WoW was fun, 20 years of goodness off and on. Is that Algernon? Yeah, it sure is. I'm trying to remember where this thing is. Is it the Rogue's Quarter? Yeah, it's the Rogue's Quarter, probably. I can never remember where this heirloom cellar is. There we go. Now then, let's see. As a matter of fact, she is wearing... Oh, well, that's right. She's probably high enough that she doesn't use them. But, so, see, this is currently 0.6, so we want to... the Helm of Might is 0.6 too. Helm of Valor. Spalders of Valor. Oh, Pristine Lightforged Salt. You know what? Some of these are upgraded. Rather than spending gold on this stuff, I should just be using the ones that are upgraded. On my main account, I've upgraded them all. But since I was a little poor over here on a separate account, it's only certain ones. Alright, here, let me fix it now. So apparently that other account, the other character has the wrong stuff on. Let's see, who are we on? Like I said, you're getting the peek behind the scenes at all my test characters. What was her name? Good grief, I was just playing her. I know it was a... that's right. It was a paladin. A blood elf paladin. What did I call her? There we go. Sugar Moon. Wait a minute, this is the wrong paladin. This is an alliance paladin. Good grief. Yeah, I was trying out some stuff in Arathi Highlands earlier. Oh, here we go. Cinderaxia. Alright, so let's give her the right gear, and she'll be all set and ready to go out into the future. Okay, so I should have been wearing pristine light forged spalders. It's on my to-do list to get an heirloom ring for this account. It requires fishing it up and in the Warlords of Draenor, and I just have not done it. Okay, there we go. So everybody is 6 of 6, and the only thing we're missing is the heirloom ring. So she'll have that for next time. And then before we go, let's see. I'm not sure, but I think this character here is the one that is running the Alliance stuff, I think. If you're wondering how I can have multiple characters with the same name, they're on different realms, so there's no naming collision that way. By the way, if you ever happen to see these characters in game, since this is my other account used for testing purposes and for just kind of relaxing, this is the kind of stuff, I mean, I've never made videos with these until just recently. Like I said, these are just test videos. So if I'm whispered directly on these characters, I'm not going to respond. So just FYI. It's not that I'm necessarily antisocial. It's that these are the characters that I'm on when I don't feel like talking to anybody. Now, on the other hand, my main account, you know, where you see all the big characters that you're familiar with, Hyraxia, you know, Cuddlehoof, Ramius, you can whisper me on those all day long, if you can catch me. And I'd be happy to chat you up and even... invite you to Red October. Okay, good. She does have a garrison of her stone, so my guess is that this is the character that I was trying to work on the getting that heirloom ring with. Yep, she's an Alliance Pandaren. I do play both sides, contrary to popular belief. I've had some people say, well, I thought you only played Horde. It's like, no, I actually probably have an equal amount of characters on both sides. You just generally almost never see the Alliance characters. Oh, and we've had a reset, so all her stuff was refunded. So, Zygor to the rescue. Go ahead and pick some new abilities for her. And presto. Because she is a demonology warlock, just like my main. know. Let me guess. I probably need oil for these missions. I have 300. Only 92%, but we'll give it a try anyways. At least that's 100. A little anti-submarine action. Send a destroyer. Now these will take a few hours, so I'll check back on them. I didn't realize I had so much oil available. But I'm running low on ships here. I'll have to wait till one of the destroyers comes back in order to help with this. And I think my shipyard is at capacity. Yeah, she did a little PvP, if you recognize the items. Not very much, just a little bit. Can we build a destroyer? Oh, we do have the supplies. Oh, I'm already at the maximum number of ships. That's what I thought. All right. So that means we also couldn't build a submarine. Yeah, because we're at the maximum number. So we need to expand the port in order to be able to have more, and that's part of what my fleet is fighting for, is to expand. Yeah, this account didn't exist back when Warlords of Draenor was current content, so I'm just kind of catching up on this side. And all I really want this account to do is, well, at least here in Draenor, is get that heirloom ring. It's available through naval missions. There's probably another one that's available someplace else, but for now I'll just get that one via missions. So, in fact, here we can see in heirlooms. Show me not collected. Wow, there's a lot of them. Garrison mission, the house always wins. I wonder where I find that. For hate's sake. Actually, you know what? We could ask Zygor. Doesn't show it. Well, maybe not by name, but I think that there's a thing in here. Well, let's see. I thought there was. Yeah, I'll have to find it. I believe there is a way to get it to show me what path I need to take in order to farm up heirlooms and whatnot. Yeah, but I'll figure that out another time. Yeah, those are the current features. Okay, well, looking at the clock here, it's a good spot to end this video here. Join me next time here on Joe Superfan Tebio's PC Gaming channel, where we'll have more fun in the world of Warcraft, and we'll see. We'll see about getting that final ring for this account, and I'll continue my testing here on this this side of WoW, and eventually I'll be playing my main account. I just need to feel extra special, happy, good, warm, and fuzzy about doing so. Like I said, once upon a time, I'd heard a rumor that people were banned for playing on Linux. I don't know how true that is. I never really saw very much about it, but it was a rumor going around at the time. So, when you've got an account that's 20 years old, my main account, not this one, you want to be careful. So, I'm doing a little bit more testing just to make sure. All right, and with that, we'll go ahead and we'll end this video here. I'll see you next time, and let me know what you think of all the fun I'm having with Zygor, with World of Warcraft on Linux. It's nice to be free of Windows. See you next time.